Hey YouTubers, it's me, Zipster. While I'm on a roll here, let's talk about Iggy Pop. Okay, this happened at Max's Kansas City. So it had to be like maybe 1990, 1970. Oh, hey, this is so confusing. 75. Yeah. So Iggy had just split from the Stooges, hooked up with David Bowie, doing a lot of whatever. So Iggy's playing at Max's. Now, by this point in time, I'm playing at Club 82, but when I'm hanging out, I go up to Max's to hang, because that's where, New York Dolls and The Fast and Jane County and all those bands are playing. So I'm going up and checking out their shit. So we're not Iggy's playing upstairs in the back room. Great. I go up and they give me a front table, because hello, they were always so good to me. Mickey Ruskin and all those people were always awesome to me up there. So I'm sitting there, and Iggy's, doing his thing and going crazy, shirtless, silver pants, the platinum hair, the whole deal. And all of a sudden, I don't know if things weren't going his way or the monitors weren't going right, but he smashed a bottle on the floor and he started rolling around. And this is infamous. You can check this out anywhere. There's photos of it everywhere. Bob Gruen, everyone on earth photographed this stuff. So he's bleeding like a nut job, all right? And I'm sitting at the front table, right in the middle where his freaking microphone is, and all of a sudden he stage dives out. And in these days, clothing really costs a lot of money, because we were wearing a lot of Lame and Lurex and all this stuff, and it was all custom made, and it cost a freaking fortune. Now this dude is spilling himself out over my table, putting blood all over my $3,000 freaking dollar outfit. And I know that's so superficial, but hello, it's $3,000 worth of clothing I'm wearing. I'm I don't even frickin' believe this. So I got up, he's wailing across everybody's table. I got up and I went downstairs to the back room. I'm forget this shit. So I'm sitting back there enjoying drinks with a couple of friends, and all of a sudden the show upstairs is over, and Iggy Pop comes walking back. And he comes over to my table and he's I'd like to know why you left the show. I'm okay. Well, number one, you're spilling blood all over my clothing. And number two, you're spilling blood all over my clothing. And I paid a lot of money for this clothing. And unlike you, Mr. Famous Rock Star, I'm just struggling to try to make it work. And he's all about, you superficial a-hole. And which, hello, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying, yeah, you were a superficial a-hole. But I went off my nut. I'm if this is what you have to do to create some kind of, attention spinning around what you're doing, that's great. I basically just get up and sing, and I get some kind of attention, I don't have to, cut myself up and, spill blood on people. So now we're like this. We're literally like this, just screaming at each other. And fortunately, Max's Kansas City has some security, and they're well, hey, what's the matter, guys? What's the matter, guys? And we're still above, you frickin' asshole, you frickin', only when we weren't saying frickin', because hello, it's rock and roll. And and they actually pulled Iggy off and let me sit there, because he approached my table, and I don't know how that goes, but yeah, Iggy and I never got along really good after that either. But I got no animosity toward him. It's just, Jesus, that's the lengths you gotta go to entertain people. Just something wrong, I think. Yeah, go ahead. I know the comments are gonna be terrible for this, because I'm such a superficial asshole, but Jesus, gimme. Jeez, give me a break. Don't bleed on my frickin' outfit. Thank you.